Hey, Jules Blessed Vegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. So, people, we are in the middle of a happiness challenge, though I think officially it's a kindness challenge. If you're just joining us, you're right on time to show both kindness and happiness to yourself as well as to others. I'm obviously out on the road. I'm going to be getting home late. I drove a couple 100 miles today. And I'm just ending a cold, so I just wanted to get into my Jules Blessed Vegan community. Today was to listen wholeheartedly to somebody without judgment, to just absolutely be present with the gift of listening and allowing someone to feel heard. And tomorrow, which is already day 11, I believe, is to show someone care through food or love or some necessity that they're in need of. Whatever it is where you can literally meet their needs, right? Like all humans all over the world and just human nature in general need some very basic things. They need to be cared for. They need to believe that they matter. They need to have food, shelter, water. And you're just going to take a moment for someone in your world and ease their burden by literally providing, whether it's a meal, whether it's just, again, some form of loving gesture to them, or meeting some very basic need for them. And that will ease everybody's life. And that just makes the world better anyway. So I'm continuing with my 12 days of abstinence. But I did not have that talk with me. So if you've been following me, I've been using you as my accountability group to go ahead and remain abstinent. Praise God, I am. I had a great plan today. I certainly intermittent fasted. When I get home, the kitchen will be closed, but the tea bar will be open, and I will happily allow myself some tea. But I absolutely remained abstinent. And in just kind of going with some of these kindness and happiness gestures that we've been doing, the other day it was one where we were supposed to just calm ourselves down if we started to become hypercritical, whether it was of others or certainly of ourselves. And the activity that I had to do absolutely lent itself to me being hypercritical, and I had to just calm myself down. When I started to get abusive verbally to myself, I chose to pray instead, and it just made it way better. When some people wanted me to literally respond to them, and I knew that it would be an opportunity to provoke, I chose not to. I just remained quiet, continued to listen. It's kind of funny when someone's going on a tangent. Often, even though they seemingly are asking you to respond, they don't want you to. And honestly, I couldn't get a word in edgewise anyway. Whatever they were saying, they ultimately responded, answered, questioned, like the whole thing. Yes, I was present, but there would be no evidence in a court record, okay? So I just kept looking for grace to just be there, but not respond, and not be provoked and not to provoke. And I was really grateful for that. I really was. And a couple of times I felt triggered. I had a really long drive, and I'm not quite done yet, but I'm getting there. But, it was like 150 miles, a little more than 150 miles. And that is a long way and a lot of opportunity to say, well, I could justify pulling over. I could justify eating wrong. I'm all alone, alone. Nobody will know if I choose to eat trash or toys, right? And it's just today. I can start again tomorrow. Like all of that, a little bit of hoo of a monkey mind started to get me. And I kept telling myself, I pre-wrote my food. My food is waiting for me. I will eat my food. And praise God, I was successful in doing that. So yay for abstinence just for today, right? I'm only accountable for today. One more day of grace. And I will share one of those great talks tomorrow from Strong Abstinence by Overeaters Anonymous. But just for today, I am accepting that this was my plan and my truth, and that I am clean and blessed, And tomorrow will be another day to choose abstinence. All right, my friends, as always, like if you like, join us if you haven't, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below how I may support you. And until we talk again, best of all, know that you are blessed.